This is Chandler Rose, and today I'm going to lead you through a self-care practice for moms with headaches. This is also really good for anyone that has headaches or neck tension or stress. I'm going to show you some stretches and talk about some tips, some natural tips that can help you reduce headaches, pain, and neck tension. So let's get started. Find a comfortable spot, quiet if possible. Maybe you only have 10 minutes to yourself, even going into your bathroom or finding a room where you have a little time to just stretch. You can also use this before bed. So I'm going to start with just a few slow, deep breaths, and you really want to make the exhale long. That helps to slow the nervous system and relax the body and help the mind slow down. All of us have a lot of activity and stressors, so just even taking 10 minutes a day to meditate and give yourself a little self-care will help you work with your children and feel better and sleep better. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths. You can close your eyes if you like. And I like to breathe in to the count of 5 and breathe out to the count of 12 if possible. And then anyone dealing with headaches also can be sensitive to light. So I would make an effort to create a space that will reduce those sensitivities. Maybe you don't want noise, maybe you need soft white noise, maybe you need to lower the lights a little bit. And just a simple stretch down with the weight of your head towards the floor. A lot of times headaches can come from stressors like too much caffeine or not enough water. So it's also something to consider. And if you want to just use the weight of your head here, you want to try to keep your back straight. And then if you need to add a little more pressure to the stretch, I like to just cross my hands behind my head and just use my own strength to kind of pour my head over and give these muscles in the back of the neck a little stretch. And then you always want to roll your head up very slowly. And then I want to show you an easy self-care stretch you can do for the side of the neck, the scalenes, which are very important for turning the head. They're also really common tight muscles in moms because these muscles tend to hold tension from the stress of taking care of others. So a lot of times when I am working with people, I notice they have so much tension in these muscles in the front of their neck, and they're completely unaware of it because they're feeling all the tension coming from the back. So a really simple stretch. Just taking one hand and giving my head a little pressure this way, and the other hand is just guiding my shoulder out. This is also kind of activating the pec and chest. And then I want to come up to center. And I'm going to put my hand behind me on this side and just do a little side twist, because every time I do a stretch that feels a little deep, I like to go back the other way and let those muscles integrate and stretch and breathe. You don't want to get stuck in a position, especially if you have a headache. So I mentioned caffeine and water. I really like coffee a lot, but it can also cause headaches, especially if you are craving caffeine or your body's craving caffeine. Green tea is actually time released and easier on your body, so that's a good substitute, even if you don't want to stop drinking coffee. So I'm doing that same stretch on this side. So I'm just taking this top hand and giving my head some pressure, and you just want to pour, like you're pouring water out of the top of your head. And then this hand can either go behind you if you want a deeper stretch into the pec and shoulder, and I'm just resting my fingertips on the floor, or you can set it on your knee if that's too much. And I'm kind of pulling back a little on those muscles. Again, this is touching in on the muscles in the front of the neck, the scalenes, which are those common stressors for driving, for working at a computer, for taking care of a new baby, for holding a baby or a child for any length of time. These muscles can be so tight, and you might feel it somewhere else, but this is a good way to gently touch in on them. I'm going to go back this way, and again, I like to turn the opposite direction, or just simply turning your head to release those muscles. And then I'm going to go back to that forward stretch one more time. So a couple good tools to have on hand for headaches would be a therapy ball or a tennis ball, or an object that is soft and workable for working on your neck and back. You can also use a yoga block, which I really like, for neck stretches. So I'll show you how to do that. I just mentioned working with a yoga block. So before I show you that, I wanted to show you some massage points in the face that are also good points to work on for headaches specifically. Also, I wanted to mention sinus pain, because a lot of people get headaches and they don't realize that it's coming from their sinuses. It can be kind of mysterious in where it shows up. So if you're getting it on the top of the head, or if it's pain coming over the head, a lot of times it's a tension headache. But if you massage your sinus points and in here near your nostrils, and it's really tender, or up here by where your tear ducts are, if that's very tender, a lot of times you can have some sinus stuckness. So doing massage on yourself can really help that, as well as headaches. A really good point to work on is the third eye point, which is just between the eyebrows. And this is also really good laying down. But if you're sitting and you don't have time to lay down, take your thumbs and just push up on your forehead. And you want to just kind of give that frontalis muscle some stretch. And frontalis is the muscle that goes across your forehead. And my daughter always comments, "What are those things on your face?" Well, they're wrinkles. A lot of us have wrinkles here from stress. So this is actually really good for the muscles that make you clench that part of your face. And this is also a really good move if you have someone to help you if you have a headache. Just pushing this point, this third eye point, with both thumbs and moving up the forehead. Another good way to do this is take the fingers here. So I have the third eye point. Generally speaking, you're in the middle of your forehead, and you just want to take your fingers and rake this tissue out towards your temples. And headaches are so mysterious sometimes. Sometimes you get headaches and you've had enough water. Maybe you're not even stressed. Maybe there's a trigger in the air. Maybe you're starting to get sick. But just simply working on making that pressure change in your face or your head can really stop a headache from getting worse. If you have migraines, again, you're going to be really sensitive to light. You also might be sensitive to smells. I feel that if you're not sensitive to smells, 2 really gentle essential oils that are really easy to find for headaches are peppermint, one, and lavender would be a good one too. And you want to make sure if you use peppermint as an essential oil that you don't apply it directly on the skin because it's very hot or cold, depending on how you take in that sensation. So I actually have a sunflower seed oil. You can use any kind of light oil you like that's good for the face. Sunflower seed is really gentle on the face because it doesn't clog your pores. So I have this oil infused with geranium, which is a natural antidepressant, also really good for headaches. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a little oil on my hands and just doing that simple raking posture. And you want to make sure if you're watching this video, if your neck or arms or something gets tired, just stop for a second and roll your neck out. Because this simple instruction is about getting you out of pain and not making you more stressed trying to figure out how to position your arms. So even the idea of applying pressure where it feels good, maybe you have sinus pain and you really want to work on these points here, all the way up the jaw. I know a lot of people clench their jaw too, headache people that are really caring about a project or maybe their children or their family. Maybe they're just stressed from the state of the world. Just giving yourself some self-care will help you and help your family. It will also really help open the passageways that help you breathe, which is another really good piece to mention with headaches, because even just sitting in a posture and making a choice to breathe more, to take deeper breaths, to breathe into your belly, to relax your shoulders, just breathing in itself can help you get out of a headache crisis phase, which once a headache starts, it's hard to get out of that. So if you can catch it at the beginning, or maybe you're just feeling a lot of tension in your neck and you can just sit and breathe again to the count of 5 and out to the count of 12, really will help you slow down. I'm going to show you these helpful stretches with the yoga block in my next video. You can watch it now in my full course on wellnessplus.tv or watch it free with Amazon Prime. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
We at Wellness Plus specialize in all things health and wellness, ranging from yoga and fitness to massage and ASMR. Whether you are looking to target specific areas of tension or want to enhance your general self-care routine, we provide the tools you need to feel better, look better, and live better. We have courses for every level, whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro. Our courses provide a wide range in difficulty to accommodate your evolving flow. Wellness Plus is available on Amazon, which you can stream from your home on your phone, tablet, or TV. Join Wellness Plus today and get your first 7 days free.